Welcome back to an episode of Wheeze, and right next to Emile Jagita. And, someone upgraded the stone cutting table to tier 4, isn't that great? And all of this just in Brightwood, which, yeah, let's see how good Brightwood actually is at the moment. Oh, decent. The tannery is at 5, so Brightwood seems to get better. The ongoing invasion just stays that way. Activate Farmer's Harvest. Right. So that a buff or something? Do we know any buffs in here? That would be interesting. I mean, there are 6 upgrades. I don't know how you would look at the upgrades from afar. I mean, you could click on that. Settlement details. One for that. Nah, it's this. Nah. Oh, there we go. No, this is the territory. Nah. Damn it. Whatever. We are going to continue his mission line. Or actually, it's not his mission line. It's the main mission. So, let's talk to the good guy.
To be completely honest, my faith wavers at times. I see the spark clearly in you, however. Yes. I think I would follow you into battle any day.
Battle. The way he pronounces it is kind of cool. Then join me against corruption.
Shoot. I set myself up for that, didn't I? I will have to consider further and consult with the other Covenant officers. But I promise you this. I will at least attend your parley, if that is what you ask of me.
Alright, that's perfect, Lieutenant.
Call me Emile. What use are titles at the end of the world? Send word of the time and location for your parley, and I will come. I hope time does not prove me a fool. Though it may have been proven already.
Let's accept and get the tier 2 Ace of Staff. Perfect. Perfect. The thing is, the Ace of Staff missions are somewhat bound to a certain level cap, right? And that means that the main story quests may have a similar limit. So where was that? I could... Oh, this was crouching. That's also not... I wanted to look for the character stuff. Where was that? Main mission? Attribute? Yeah. Leveling rewards. That's the thing. The next one will be unlocked at level 35, which is the second house. Oh. So we can't just willy-nilly buy houses in here. Alright. Yeah, the first one at... Okay, so every 15 levels, basically. Ish. 15 level-ish. So the first set has 15. The next one 20 levels later at 35. And then there is... whoa. Takes a little while until you get the third house. 55. Yeah, another 20 levels. And then the output... Right. Okay, so we can have 3 houses in the game. That means I have to position them carefully. Also, the survivalist quest. I have this thing already, or I should have this at tier level 3. Unlocks Animal Instincts quest, which upgrades the camps you can build by 1 tier upon completion, of course. And no, you must complete the preceding main quest before undertaking this quest. Unlocks Heart and Soul quest, which grants an Ace of Staff tier 2 upon completion. An Ace of Staff is used to close a level 35 corruption breaches. And I can only close the 25, like tier 25 ones. Alright. So, Covenant commitment. Report your success to Yonas at the new Soulwarden Camp. He always says at the new Soulwarden Camp, right? Oh! This is the new Soulwarden Camp. That's interesting. Covenant commitment. So northwest-ish. Yeah. Alright. And the last episode was actually... Well, I kind of tried to figure out a way to use the the glove a little bit better. The Void Gauntlet. Because I had absolutely, I still have kind of no clue what to do with this thing. And my idea for that, for the moment, is to use it as a, yeah, kind of utility thing. Just so I can use some CC, catch the enemies, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm basically going to do the damage with the life stuff itself. So I'm not going to utilize the Void Gauntlet the way most people would utilize it. I use it, yeah, as an auxiliary kind of thing. The other way would be to forget about that completely and just focus on another weapon that would somehow even have slightly higher damage. Ooh, compared to that. Where am I? Okay, I have to go through that somehow. But I am at the right location. Like, look at the damage already. That's pretty... Yeah, I can do that and do pretty high damage, which is pretty... Oh, look at that. Ooh. Oh no, I don't have mana, I don't have mana, I don't have mana. But there's a way to get mana for this one. Ah, no. It's not caught yet, is it? Yeah, the problem with the Void Gauntlet itself is that it sucks up an awful lot of mana. And I don't know how to sustain all of that. Like, the only way to regenerate a lot of that, like focus, primary, for life stuff and secondary for Void Gauntlet, yeah, that's good. But isn't there usually some ways of increasing that? So mana regeneration. Mana replenishes over time, yeah, 100%. Health, this consume tinctures, upgrade constitution to increase your maximum health. Yeah, that's the thing. Constitution boosts your maximum health. But how do you boost your mana regeneration rate, right? Do you need to get more intelligence? Mana after a dodge. Duration to damage over time spells. Ooh, okay. Damage on first hit on 4 enemies. Yeah, that's good. Elemental damage bonus. Critical hit damage. That's good. Oh, what about the critical chance? 5% bonus. Thrust again. Dodges. Then backstep and headshot do more damage. Bonus critical hit damage and stun. Ooh. Alright. No, I am not bound yet. Wait, what? Retreating? Oh, come on, that's cheat. That is absolute cheat. Ooh. Absolute cheat. Alright. At least we can get ourselves some additional mana with that. That's the really cool combo. Yeah, the only problem is you lose an awful lot. Oh, wait a minute. There is a way to get more mana, right? That is actually a good way. I just remembered the spell that I need for that. Okay, come on. Do that, and this one down here. Perfect. And yeah, I'm just mixing words right now. I noticed, but it's not a spell that I need. No. It's something completely different. This is the wait a minute. That's just a normal cave. Oh, there's this gold. All right. No. Okay, and boom. Nice, come on. I still don't have enough. That's not cool. Okay. Yes, okay. Now I can heal a bit, I think. Let's see. No. Get it. Oh. Okay, got it. And boom. Still no mana. Okay, what kind of perk is there that regenerates some of my mana? That would be neat. That would be really nice to have. But we managed to survive, right? So Did it do a good job or not? Right? Because every time you survive, that basically means the build's good. And the stronger the enemy, the stronger the approval, right? If you think about it in this kind of way. But yeah, the thing that I wanted to look for right now in the Void Gauntlet was some mana regeneration ring, and especially this, the Harvest Essence Health Drain, which is reduced by 50% while below 25% mana. Which means if I have no mana, in this case, because no mana or whatever mana is below 25%, mana costs are reduced by 25% while above 50% mana. Okay. So either you regenerate more, right? Or less. But there's some kind of dead zone between 25 and 50%. Mana per successful ranged light attack against targets affected by debuffs. That is nice. But the thing is 5% mana. Plus 5%. You always have like 100 and... Why do I have 120 mana? Where do I get the bonus 20 for the 100 from? I just love that spell. The fact you can lock them in place is so cool. There's just one thing that I would like to use with this. Yeah, slightly better cooldown reduction would be pretty cool. So I can use this more. I just love that. So if I hit against the tethered target, reduce other Void Gauntlets cooldown back. Mana regeneration while the tether is active. Yeah. Regain 80% of weapon damage as health if the tethered target dies. Guess it's exclusively with focus. Fast protector that inflicts that. Players that do some stamina and again some healing. When the essence rupture ends. Scares exclusively. Wait, when it ends, how long does it stay there? 10 seconds, alright. It's a kind of like delayed heal. Increase the duration of non-crowd control. Nah. I mean, it's nice that I can use it, but if I want to really utilize its utility capabilities, right? And not just its damage, then I would do something else entirely. Like there's at least some other stuff. Then maybe I can utilize the tether for it. So I want to utilize the tether, right? With the debuff, yeah, we want to go for that. We want to go for that. Healing from range heavy attacks is increased by an additional 30% of damage dealt if the target is below. Okay. Cooldowns are reduced by 10% per second while performing Harvest Essence. Okay. That's some utility kind of thing. That's good. Void Gauntlet cooldown. Yeah. Mana regeneration. Yes. If it dies. Yeah, that's the thing. That's kind of like a waste of effort. What about this one? While performing, no. That one can't go. That's also not working. Dodging with full mana. No. Okay, I'm gonna go with this crit and this crit when others are on cooldown. Alright. So, let's try this again. But this time... Okay, what other spell could I get rid of? There is no other spell that I could get rid of. Too bad. Okay. Looks like I have to try this with a tether. Oh... Yeah, I don't know how that works or if that works. Come on, be killed. Ah. And heavy attack. Okay, I have to read up on this again. That's so weird. Empowering you by 4%. 20% maximum. Nice. The tether ends if the target moves beyond it. Sure. The enemy gets weakened and I get powered. That's good. Successful hits against the tether target reduce other Void Gauntlets cooldowns by 5%. Which means this thing, basically. What else could I use it for? The bonus mana is pretty neat. Mana regeneration while the tether is active. Plus 100% mana regeneration. hits against a tethered target. Okay, so let's try something. Let's try at least the ability here. Let's try this one. Some cooldown. This one and this one again. Cooldown reduction on all abilities on critical hit. Yes. Okay. Let's commit these points in here. And hope that it somewhat works. Uh-oh. Nice. Oh, and I can use it again. Alright. Seems to have worked at least. A little bit. Let's try to find another enemy here. Come on. Alright. And I can use it again. Okay, but this one only had a 15% cooldown anyway. Oh. Did he call yours back again? But yeah, the mana regeneration is usually this. But if I want to use that and not die, then I would basically find something with Harvest Essence. Yeah, I would definitely need this one. So let's respec that. We still need the crits. Cooldown reduction on all abilities on critical hit is kind of funny. But Harvest Essence might be the single thing here. But yeah, let's just go for more spam. Get him power. This one is pretty cool. Okay, what else do we have? What other spell could I utilize? It's really cool. Okay, this is 15 seconds. I could try that. Alrighty. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, we're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. Am I actually? Yes, the right path, which is good. Yeah, I could just use this one here. Maybe I wouldn't deal as much damage. But this mana thing is just amazing. Alright, and boom. The life stuff, on the other hand, has the bonus of not wasting mana if I just attack them like this, right? That's the one of the really cool things about it. I'm still using a lot of mana though. It's not even regenerating that quickly. If I use some spells, it's not regenerating at all. So if I do like Harvest Essence and stuff, then I could definitely help myself. Yeah, it's definitely like Void Gauntlet seems to be more of a support tool rather than a singular damage thing, except for maybe if you go for the Void Blade entirely. But yeah, if you go for the Void Blade entirely, then maybe I can get rid of that. But this is such a cool ability. The only problem is it's only 2 seconds, and the enemy has to stand close to you, and then you have to switch weapons back again, and all of that takes time, and that's something that you do not want to do in a fight. You don't want to waste your time switching between weapons just so you can make some kind of strategy work or whatever. That seems to be a bit off to me. An awfully lot off. What is this? Oh, this is the Soulwarden's banner. Alright. So nice. A little bit of hemp here. How much Azov do we have, by the way? Let's check. One of them should give me an Azov. There we go. 1. Am I at the max? Looks like I'm at the maximum. Because usually it tells... Oh, 845. Usually it tells you that you are close to the maximum Azov every time you get 1 more Azov. And it usually does that somewhere at the 800-ish units. Right now I don't seem to gain anything, which is quite sad. But let's just ignore that fact. Oh, by the way, how much gold do I have? If it dramatically increased, that means someone... Nope, still 300. If it dramatically increased, that basically means someone bought some stuff from me. And that is not the case now. So, Fort Alazar. And this is where Yonas... Wait. So Fort Alazar is all with Yonas Alazar, and this is where he is. This is Walker, Texas Ranger. Well, you know, I've wandered lifetimes looking for some kind of purpose. Thank Providence, I stumbled across this place and these people. Welcome to the Soulwardens. Thank you kindly. I want to protect all people in Eternum, not just my own faction. What higher calling could there be in this life? Okay, so this fisherman can be found all over the place. And the other question is he still in the hermit camp? Or was he permanently relocated up here into Fort Alazar? And also, Fort Alazar is not next to another teleporter, which is a bit iffy. I have to get here through the settlement. Yeah, the settlement is the only thing close by. That's Ironbend. It's, yeah, Fort Alazar. Bulwark against the darkness where allies plot and plan. Plot and plan. Sounds more schemy to me. And this is... Whoa. Fully equipped. Look at that.
Well, what do you think of our new camp? Not much to look at yet, but as Plato says, the beginning is the most important part of the work. Though, this fort seems familiar somehow. Have I been here before?
Probably. It's great.
Glad you like it. From here, we'll make our noble, potentially futile final stand. Can you taste it? That thick, sickly taste. We are getting closer to the heart of corruption.
Ooh.
Closer to the Tempest.
Nice. Let's get ourselves the tier 2 Ace of Staff. Is that a separate weapon?
You marched off.
Is this a separate weapon? Yeah, we lose our tier 1 Ace of Staff and we are given a tier 2 one. So it basically gets upgraded and put in your inventory, so don't forget to re-equip the thing, just in case. And yeah, now he has a follow-up mission, quite interesting. And I am still not quite sure what to do with the Void Gauntlet. I want to use it, right? I kind of like the abilities of it. The thing is just, I do not quite know how. Cooldown reduction on all abilities when successfully hitting enemies afflicted by 3 more debuffs. The thing is, if either I'm going to use the life staff as a support tool, or I'm going to use the Void Gauntlet as a support tool, right? Because if I use the life staff as a support tool, I can just go full healing on this thing. And then I just, is there a time heal or something? Nah. Heal the target for 120 weapon damage. And heal the target plus 30% for each buff on the target. Okay, so that's a little bit faster. And the more buffs there are, the better. But what else do we have? You and all group members within zones of match get healed. Okay, the thing is, if you don't use Sacred Ground, then you can just use some more direct heals. Because all of them seem to be on-target heals, rather. And this one is a skill shot-ish kind of skill. You can miss it, you can also miss this, and you can also miss this. So yeah, either I do the damage with the life staff and use the Void Gauntlet as a utility thing, or I do it the other way around. I use the life stuff for utility and use the Void Gauntlet for damage, depending on what I'm gonna do. Like this one, yeah, the skills in here are pretty nice and all. Harvest Essence is also pretty neat, so I can use cast every time. But what if I don't want to use Orb of Decay, will I? Oh, wait a minute. Fires an unblockable orb that passes for the enemies. Inflicting Disintegrate. Okay. And Disintegrate does damage over time and reduces damage absorption by 5%. Huh. But you have to use this multiple times. This is one disintegration thing, this is another disintegration thing. But there is no other disintegration spell, so you can use like 30 of those in order to trigger something. Yeah, there's no third disintegration thing, sadly. How am I gonna make that work? Unleash a void orb? Critical chance while all abilities are on cooldown. So I have to, yeah, I have to force this out. And then the cooldown is increased, and then it goes up again by 10%, which basically means 10 hits, right? It says plus 10% cooldown reduction on critical hits. So every time I critical hit, it goes up by 10%. So if I have a very high crit chance on my stuff, then that means 10 hits and I'm good. But then I want to hit multiple times. That means no heavy attacks. And heavy attacks are the Void Gauntlet's heal and special capabilities, which is just so iffy. Okay, what about the Ice Gauntlet? What does it do? Dealing damage, Utilize freezing attacks. Like, I just want to look at the light and heavy attacks and if they have some additional effects. Like this Harvest Essence, which is a hold or a block thing, is one of the specialties of the Void Gauntlet. That's pretty neat. It consumes mana to debilitate foes and strengthen allies. Sure, a buff thing. It is also particularly dangerous against yourself. Excessive aerial damage, dealing fire over large swaths and burning targets. Yeah, funny. So, same damage as this one. This one has more damage somehow. Pretty neat. Deals 100% thrust damage. 170 thrust damage with a bow. Pretty neat. 170 for the charged heavy. How do you charge a heavy strike then? Whatever. And then we have a charged heavy. And another charged heavy. Interesting. So there's a light, a heavy, and a charged heavy. How do you differentiate between the two? That's weird. Like there's a sword and shield, there's a heavy attack, there's a light attack, there's a light ender. How do you do a light ender? Oh yeah, the light ender means it's the end of a combo. Okay, that's a sword. So what about the rapier then? Light attack, light middle swipes, and heavy attacks. Oh, that's interesting. The light middle swipes, right? That means not the first attack, basically. It does 66 thrust damage. Which means it's not a spam weapon, right? So the best way of utilizing the rapier is to not spam attacks on the enemy, but to use one light attack, followed by nothing, or a heavy attack, right? So you basically do it very pinpointy-ish, if you think about it. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Anyway, I want to use Oblivion. It's just such a cool thing. I just don't quite know how to really use it. Because it's 6 seconds, that means 14 seconds cooldown. Or does it say when? Nah, no, it starts at the beginning already. It already starts at the beginning. But Void Blade is such another nice spell that I want to use. Oh, come on. Yeah, crit hit gain health equal to 15% damage done. That is also one of the other nice thingies. Like, either the cooldown gets up. Actually, I shouldn't really care that much about the cooldown that much, right? That's the thing. If I get rid of this cooldown reduction spell, then I can use this. And actually, I could also get rid of this. Yeah, and then I would be able to spend 2 more points. But where? Okay, let's respec that again. We go for this one, and for this one, for the bonus criticals. These are essential. The cooldown reduction, maybe not so much. The staggering might be a really useful one. The summon thing here is also pretty neat. But I think, because I'm not using a rapier in here, I should definitely try that. The thing is, those two are overlapping. That's not what I wanted. Definitely not what I wanted. Wait a minute. Let's try that one. Gain the crit heal and another place when is afflicted by 3 or more debuffs. The root duration again. So how am I gonna do that? I could take this one and place that over here. Now I have 2 more spells that I could use. It stacks. Does this one stack? Increasing damage by 20%. Well, it increases damage, right? So that means if I use another spell, I would definitely be able to do a lot with it. Critical damage goes up. Yeah, let's just try that one. The only problem is I need an enemy to test it with. I don't know where another enemy might be. I mean, there are definitely a few down there. Alright, let's not draw it too far, right? I mean, the episode is already longer than expected. And before we talk to Yonas Alazar and continue with the next mission, we are going to end it now for reals. Until then, like and subscribe, of course, like so. Ta-ta!